Welcome to Wapakoneta Middle School, where we empower every student every day to complete every assignment.
Hello and welcome to Wapakoneta Middle School 5th graders. We are so excited that you are coming to our school, and we can't wait for you to come here and to learn and to grow. The purpose of this video is to answer those questions that you have coming here and to show you a snapshot of what a day at Wapakoneta Middle School looks like. So let's get going.
A day in the life of a 5th grader. A 5th grade schedule.
One thing that is new to incoming 5th graders is a student schedule. There's some important stuff on the student schedule that you'll need to know for that first day of school and throughout the year, and here is a couple of tidbits as you get started. The first thing you'll want to look at up here is your homeroom. That is a room you report to first thing in the morning and you end your day. The other thing is your locker number. What locker will you keep your stuff in? In this case, it's number 476. Down here is your total fees. If you bring check or cash that first day, you will be able to pay off those fees that day and have that done. And then over here is your locker combination, which is a 3-digit combination. Some things in here that will be important to you. Over here would be your course name, which is the class you're taking. Your term is when you're taking it, what 9 weeks out of the year. Your meeting time is what period that you're having that class, and then the teacher that is teaching it. So that would be a basic overview of your schedule. When you're getting started in your day, you will first start for attendance, which is in your homeroom. In this course, Mr. Rostifer is your homeroom teacher in room C110. Then after attendance, you go to math class, which is for periods 1-2 with Mrs. Metzger and Mrs. Saul Miller, which is in room C111.
All right, I teach 5th grade math. I'm Mr. Sellover, and I am on the Warriors team.
I'm Mrs. Saul Miller, and I teach 5th grade math, and I am on the Tribe team.
Mrs. Newman, I teach 5th grade math, and I am on the Rookies team. We're excited to teach you multiplication, division, fractions, and decimals. We have a lot of fun activities that go along with those topics.
After your math class, you will go to social studies and science, which you have periods 3 and 4, which is a block period with Mr. Rostifer in room C110.
Hi, I'm Mr. Rostifer. I teach Science and Social Studies on the Tribe.
I am Mrs. Stevens, and I am on the Warriors team.
I'm Mr. Saracen, and I teach Science and Social Studies with the Rookies.
For Social Studies this year, you guys will be learning about ancient civilizations, Native Americans, some explorers, and then we finish up with a little bit of economics.
In science, you'll learn about life science, physical science, and some earth and space.
And a part of the Science and Social Studies team, we do our field trip each year, and we're going to Allwood Nature Center and Farm down in Dayton.
After your Science and Social Studies block, you will go into what we call our Specials block. Our Specials block is during periods 5 and 6. And it's important first you look at over here to get your periods. So on this schedule, during period 5s, the first 9 weeks, which is over here, you would have study hall. And then the second and third 9 weeks, you also have study hall. But the fourth 9 weeks, you have music exploration. Then you would go to 6th period. So the first quarter, you would have art. The second quarter, you'd have computer apps. The third quarter, you would have health. And the fourth quarter, you would have phys ed.
Hi guys, it's Miss Pack, and I'm here in the Makerspace. For those of you who don't know anything about the Makerspace, it's a STEM program that we do here at the middle school. So for those of you who take part in the library / study hall, you will have the opportunity to come visit me here, and we will do a lot of different things like Legos. We'll build different projects like bridges. So if you definitely like a hands-on activity, feel free to come and join us here at the Makerspace.
I'm Mrs. Dildine and I teach 5th grade music exploration, and in this class we sing, we move, and we play instruments.
Hi, I'm Mr. Wemmers. I'm one of the band directors, and I teach 5th grade band with Mr. Hillary, and we're very excited to have our new 5th graders coming to the middle school. If you are still interested in being in band, you can still sign up. We will have the marching band here to perform for the 5th grade as soon as school starts. But if you ever have any questions, please come see either myself or Mr. Hillary and get involved in the 5th grade band.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Wheeler. I teach art 5th through 7th grade, and it's the end of the year, so it's nice and noisy in here right now. I also do art club with 5th through 7th grade.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Johnston, and I teach 5th and 6th grade computer applications and computer literacy. And a few of the units that we do are based on digital citizenship, coding, some computer science. I do a unit on financial literacy called Bonsai. I do a media literacy unit on Checkology, and we do some digital breakouts.
Yeah, my name is Mr. Davis, and I teach 5th grade health class, and in 5th grade health we'll talk about physical health. We will talk about what to expect as you grow older, and we also include in 5th grade the DARE program.
Hi, I'm Mr. Wilson. I'm the physical education teacher here at Wapakoneta Middle School. Looking forward to seeing you guys next year. Remember, we'll have phys ed during one grading period, but you'll have it every day of that grading period.
After you're done with your specials block, it will be 7th period, which then you would go to lunch. And you as students go directly from 6th period to lunch. You bring your materials with you, and you put your materials in designated spots and then go sit in your seats. After you've had a nice, nutritious, wonderful tasting lunch, you will have, which is not on this schedule this year, we are adding recess to the schedule.
Our guidance counselors.
Hello, 5th graders. Welcome to Wapakoneta Middle School. We are so glad that you are here. You're going to have a great time. My name is Mr. Cook. I am one of the guidance counselors.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Fisher, and I am the other guidance counselor.
So, what do we do as guidance counselors? One of the things is that we help promote the 6 pillars of character. You're going to be learning about the pillars of character while you're here at the middle school, and you probably know what they are. But they are fundamental things that we want you to possess as you attend the middle school. So we will take guidance, we'll do guidance classes, we will see you informally and talk about these things. Your teachers will talk about them. There are posters that are up all over the place. As you can see right over there with the Redskin head, responsibility, respect, fairness, caring, trustworthiness, and citizenship. Those are our 6 pillars of character that we will be talking about this year.
After you're done with recess, you will come back to the classroom and you will go to your next block of classes, which here happens to be language arts with Mrs. Kohler during the 8-9 period. Once you're finished with language arts, you will go to a short Redskin resource at the end of the day to get your stuff around with Mr. Rostifer, and then the school day will end.
Welcome to Wapakoneta Middle School, 5th graders. We are your language arts teachers. This year, we will be diagramming sentences, having spelling lists every night, and 2 hours of required reading each evening. Okay, now for real. I'm Mrs. Mullen. I'm one of the 5th grade language arts teachers here, and I love teaching figurative language, which is one of the fun things that you will be doing this year.
I am Mrs. Otto. I'm another 5th grade language arts teacher, and I'm looking forward to reading 4 novels this year with you, 2 fiction, 2 nonfiction.
And I'm Mrs. Kohler, and I'm on the tribe team teaching language arts, and I am looking forward to doing the spring book club.
Hi guys, I'm Mrs. Eaton. I'm the librarian at the middle school. I'm going to chat a little bit how the library works here. So your opportunities are this. You can get signed out of language arts class once a week to come see me to check out a book. When you come to see me, you'll bring your assignment notebook that you'll get a scheduled pickup, and I'll give you a barcode during that first week, and I'll need this to be able to scan to check out your book. Your second option is going to be to put a book on hold. How that works is you can order a book online and I will deliver it to your language arts classroom. And then your third option is if you have study hall, you will be able to get books during that time. See you soon.
Clubs and organizations.
One of our favorite things that Mr. Cook and I do is the Ambassador Club, and that will be a club that you can apply for, and you can actually be the person that welcomes new students to your team here at the middle school. Every year we have kids apply. We have ambassadors in 5th, 6th, and 7th grade, and they welcome new students. They also do other leadership things in the school. We did Christmas shoe boxes. We held a dance this year, so we do other things besides just welcome new students, but it's a great club and a great group to get involved with.
I love that program, the Ambassadors program. Another thing that we head up is a character corn pop. On the character corn, it follows the 6 pillars of character, and teachers have coupons where they just randomly pass out when they catch someone doing what they should be doing, like maybe pick up a pencil in the hallway, open a door for someone, little things like that. You can earn a pass. And then about once a month and a half, we will do a character corn pop. We'll go in the cafeteria and we will pop popcorn, and you bring your coupon and you get a free bag of popcorn. Makes a little more work for the custodial people, but the kids love it.
Some things that we do in the guidance office: we do scheduling, we go to a lot of meetings. Our favorite thing probably is going into the class and doing guidance classes. We do that every month in each grade. And we also see kids. So we are the people to come and see. If you have a problem with your schedule, with your locker, maybe it's a friend problem or a family problem, you can sign up to see us, and that's also one of our favorite things to do.
So as Mrs. Fisher said, that we do guidance classes, and I said earlier, we'll come in the 5th grade and we'll teach about the 6 pillars of character and have guidance lessons on that. Probably one of our most fun things to do, and you get to know us and we get to know you that way, and that's the way it should be. So once again, welcome to the middle school. It's going to be a great year. Don't be nervous, but be excited.
General information.
Hi, my name is Mrs. Sutton, and I'm the assistant principal here at Wapak Middle School. Welcome aboard. We're happy to have you. We're happy to meet you. Like you, I've also come from an elementary school building, so I know you might be a little bit nervous, but I want to reassure you that you have nothing to worry about. The staff here is fabulous. They will take great care of you. If you have any questions, any concerns, need help, they are more than willing to help you.
Here's some basic information that will help your transition and help your parents transition here to the middle school and make it real smooth. One thing that I want to reiterate is once you pick up your schedules, that our building has office hours and is open, that you can come and try your lockers and set up your lockers and go through your schedule. We also have a back to school celebration which allows you to meet your teachers. So make important notes of those dates. One way to get to know those dates is to check our district website or our school website for those upcoming dates, or to contact the middle school office.
At Wapak Middle School, one of our greatest priorities is having our students here at school each and every day. Now, we realize there are times that a child is sick and you will need to notify the school system. There are 3 ways for you to do that. You can call the automated system at 419-739-5100. You could also use the school messenger app or the school messenger website to notify the school of a child's absence. If you have not already received information regarding your accounts, you will be receiving it in the near future. Please note that this system is available 24/7, so you can notify us of an absence at any time. We do want to inform you of one change from the elementary schools, that in Wapak Middle School, your child can be absent up to 4 days per quarter. As long as a parent calls in, it will be considered excused. Any absences after 4 for the quarter will require a medical note to be submitted to the school. You can review this policy and any other policies regarding our absences and tardies in the student handbook. Thank you for your help in ensuring that we have our students here to learn.
Now we're going to take some time to go over our arrival and dismissal procedures. So when you're coming to school, those would be our arrival procedures. The very first thing I want to point out is our bus drop-off. Our bus drop-off is right through here. Our buses come up through this circle drive here and drop off to the front of the building, so that's where everyone comes. Parent drop-off is on the south side of the building down here. So typically you come around and go through here and come for drop-off there. When the students get dropped off, they come into the entrance right in by the cafeteria. It's also important to state that our tardy bell is at 7:55. So if you come to school after 7:55, you will then report to the office space at the front and do drop-off there. For dismissal, it is the same type of situation. Our bus loading zone is the front over here, and it comes around, and we have buses lined up right through here. We also have our pickup of students, which will be down through here. So we ask that you come and you fill this space to pick up your students. When the bell rings at 3:05, walkers and student pickups and anybody in our first round of buses, which we will inform you of those first couple weeks of school, will be dismissed at 3:05. Our students come out this way, our walkers and our pickup come up this way. Buses come out this entrance and go one way or the other. One other important thing to remember is over here is where our bikes go. Up here's our bike rack. And if you're taking a bike home, you go out, exit one of these ways. Please do not come back through there because we will have kids there. You are not required at this point to send a note if you are picking up your student and they typically ride a bus. That is a difference from the elementary, so you are not required to do that. And also another thing I'd like to point out is bus changes are only done on an emergency basis and must be approved by administration here at Wapakoneta Middle School. Please send a note with a child to the office.
As your child is getting ready for the school year, we want them to keep in mind our dress code. The following are not permitted here at Wapak Middle School: flip-flops, tank tops, midriffs, high skirts, low pants, short shorts, ink written up on the arms or on the hands, and clothing with inappropriate words or images. When you're shopping, please keep in mind some of the items we have listed on the right. Tops must cover shoulders. Tops must reach to the top of the bottoms. And if a child is wearing yoga pants, we ask that they wear tops that go midway to the thigh. Shorts and skirts must also reach midway to the thigh. And if your child does have holes in their bottoms, we ask that those holes be mid-thigh or below. We appreciate your help in having our students dress for success here at Wapak Middle School.
Communication here at Wapakoneta Middle School is extremely important. We understand that teachers working together with parents and administration gives our students the most support that they can have moving forward and allows them to grow the most that they can grow while they're here. We have several different ways that we can like to communicate with parents. One thing is each student receives an assignment notebook. In that assignment notebook, there is a spot for kind of small disciplinary infractions, a place where teachers can write notes to parents and communicate that way, a place for them to put homework. So that's a very important part of what we do here. Another way you can contact parents is through staff email. That is probably the quickest way to get feedback from our teachers, is if you send them an email. We will return a phone call, but often it can be 24 hours before that phone call is returned due to the fact that our teachers are working with students all the time. One other transitional point is that when students come from the elementary, sometimes the information can be hard for parents to get. So I recommend that you check our website daily. We keep our announcements on the Wapakoneta Middle School website updated daily. We also have a virtual backpack that has all the information that we would send home with kids there, because part of the responsibility is that kids will start to bring their own stuff home and not necessarily use the folder method that was at the elementary before.
As you prepare for the upcoming year, we also want you to keep in mind our policy on electronic devices. Our students are welcome to have electronic devices stored in their locker at all times, and as long as these devices are turned off. If their teacher allows them to bring them into the classroom, that is fine, but only if the teacher gives them permission to do so. We do ask that none of our students use their personal electronic devices to text, make phone calls, use Facebook, Instagram, or any other website like that throughout the day, They are only to be used for educational purposes with teacher permission. We also ask that our students who are using Chromebooks or other computers here at school are only using them for the educational purposes that are set forth by their teacher. We appreciate your help in this matter.
We have a PTO here, which is a parent-teacher organization, and our PTO is strong. Some of the things that our PTO does is it funds field trips. It also helps pay for extra support time for our students before and after school. And we have a nice fundraiser in the fall every year to help support that. If PTO is something that interests you, we meet every second Monday of the month. So the second Monday of the month at 5 p.m. in our library. Thank you.
We look forward to a great year at WMS.